Everyone has been hurt. There is no one on the surface of this earth who has not experienced some kind of emotional pain at some point. While some have risen above their past hurts and moved on, some are still battling with their past hurts. Hello and welcome to another episode of Thought Central with Uche. My name is Uche Akomas. Thought Central, as you know, is a program that is centered around life-related issues which are designed to inspire a positive change by changing the narrative from mildly to corner. And I consider this change of narrative a process. The truth is, all of us have been hurt. We have experienced one kind of hurt at some point in our lives. And I know we also have been heartbroken, betrayed, and some people have said some horrible things to us in the past. It hurts, I get. But what you do with the hurt you feel is probably more important than the hurt itself. So somebody did something wrong to you and you want them to acknowledge that what they did was wrong and probably apologize to you for their wrongdoing. But the thing about blaming others is it can leave you powerless. Okay, for instance, you confront someone who has hurt you in the past and the person says, okay, but I did not hurt you. Or worse still, the person tells you, okay, yes, what if I did? So you are left, with no resolution. You are left powerless. There is nothing you can do. So it's important you realize that all your feelings are legitimate. They are valid. But let me ask you, do you want to hold on to the past hurt instead of moving on? Let your past hurt affect your present and your future? Do you want to let it go and allow joy into your life? So how can you deal with your past hurt and let go and move on? Number one, you need to decide to let go. Decision to let go is a choice you have to make because past hurts do not just vanish into the thin air on their own. You need to make a conscious decision and deliberately work towards letting go your past hurts. So this decision to let go of your past includes your choice to stop reliving the pain as a result of the past. Stop dwelling on the past and giving the person who has hurt you so much power to hurt you. So you decide to let it go. You make a conscious decision to let the past go, to let the hurts go. Another thing you have to do is to feel the pain fully and accept responsibility. Now, if you need to cry because crying is part of healing process, is part of your healing process. If the pain you feel as a result of your past makes you cry so much, cry, shed those tears, let them flow. If you want to scream, scream. Accept your faults. And take responsibility for your action because some of the things that may have happened to your past could have been as a result of you, taking certain decisions or not taking certain decisions, maybe your inactions or your actions. So accept responsibility where necessary for contributing to your hurt in the past. But you need to move on. That is the gift you need to give to yourself. You also need to find out what you could have done differently. You have to, look at it critically. What could I have done differently in order not to feel the way I felt at the end of the day? What lessons did you take from your past hurt? What lessons did you take from the events that happened in your past? You move on with the lessons. So another thing is stop blaming yourself. You've made the mistakes. What has happened. So do not dwell on it. You need to quit being the victim. Stop being the victim. The thing is, the world doesn't really care. Now, being the victim, somehow feels good. You want to throw a pity party. You want people to sympathize with you. You want people to blame the person who has hurt you and probably, say, insult the person, abuse the person, call the person names. But does it really help? Does it really help in you moving on from that past hurt? No, it doesn't. And you know what? When you keep throwing pity party, you will get tired of throwing pity party. So quit blaming the other person, quit being the victim. As long as you hold that person and feel very bad about the person who has hurt you, about the past. You're giving that person so much power over you. Okay, so next thing to do is focus on the present. Focus on the here, the now, and the joy. You have decided to let go. You have decided to stop reliving the past. Your past hurts. So you need to focus on the present. You see, when you focus on your present and your future and the joy, you definitely have less time to dwell on the past, to think about the past. So what you need to do is, yes, sometimes the past could come, you could get flashes of the past come into your subconscious. Yes, acknowledge it, but do not dwell on the past. Do not dwell. Don't spend 2 seconds, 3 seconds on those past hurts, the thoughts. Yeah, talk yourself out. Tell yourself, okay, that was the past, but this is my present. I'm not going to allow the past to affect my present and my future. And you find yourself happy. This is you giving yourself that opportunity to allow joy into your life and for good things to happen to you. For me, when certain past pain come to me, I acknowledge it, but I don't dwell on them. I don't dwell on the thoughts. I don't dwell on the past. I tell myself, okay, that happened, but you need to move on. If you dwell on the past so much, you will have little or nothing, positive in your life. So let go. Let go. Okay, and finally, forgive those that have hurt you and yourself. Sometimes we don't even have to, forget other people's behavior or mistreatment towards us, but everyone deserves our forgiveness. Yes. And when you forgive those that have hurt you or the person that has hurt you, you're not doing them a favor. You are actually giving yourself the permission to move on and allow positive things to happen in your life. Because the more you hold people in unforgiveness, you become so bitter, you become so cantankerous, and it's not healthy. Okay, so you need to make that decision to forgive people that have hurt you in your past. Sometimes we get so stuck in our pain, in our stubbornness, and we don't even think of forgiveness. Forgiveness becomes the last thing that we even think of. But it's important we forgive those who have hurt us. And it does not mean that you're weak. You're saying, I'm a good person. I do not accept that what you did to me was right or was good. But I want to give myself the opportunity to move on and allow joy and happiness into my life. Okay, so that's a good thing you're doing to yourself. You need to give it to yourself as a gift. And if you're unable to forgive yourself, you'll not be able to live the peaceful and happy life you want to live. So forgive. Nobody should be defined by their pain. It's not healthy. It hurts, and it adds to our pain, it adds to our stress, and it hurts our ability to focus on life, on work, on our studies, on the things we do. And it negatively impacts on the relationship of those you have around you, even those who are not even connected to your past pain. Now, the truth is, as long as you decide to hold onto your past pain, someone around you, the people that love you, would have to deal with that your decision and feel its consequences. Do everybody and yourself a favor by letting go of that past. Your past shouldn't define you. Your past should not dictate your present and your future. So, let go. Allow joy into your life. Allow happiness into your life. Allow yourself to be loved genuinely. Don't shut people out because of the past pain, because of your past hurt. Wow, I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Join me again for a fresh episode of Thought Central with Uche. All right, have a great day. Bye for now.